demonstration, changing the world one period at a time.
Love that. Changing the world one period at a time. So obviously you're quite passionate about this, calling yourself the minister.
Yes.
You know, I can tell and I can feel the passion just running through your veins. But if we were going to talk about success and menstrual education, how do you think the two interlink, and what would make you drive success from that space?
It's a really good question. I think for me, a lot of the time people sort of associate menstrual health as a thing that we shouldn't speak openly about, but it has such a major impact on our schooling, our work, our social life. And I think if people don't necessarily have enough education and empowerment around it, then it can hold them back from that.
So I want to know, what can we expect from you? What's the next big move towards success from you? What are we going to be seeing you do?
So
what can we look forward to?
I'm really into community building. I'm really into having people working towards a common goal together. And so I have now certified as a sex educator. And so I'm going to be doing a lot more work in that space. I think specifically in South Africa, where we have extremely high rates of gender-based violence. And I know it's not fun or exciting to talk about, but it's the reality that we live in.
So if you could just tell us about how your definition of success has changed from, because you started off in the military and then now you're doing big things in the beauty space. Like, has your definition of success changed in those two different areas, and how? Please tell us.
It has definitely changed, because in the Navy I felt like I am a follower in someone's story. But now I am writing my own story and I'm leading the story. So my definition now has changed into being fully in charge of my own story and how it ends.
Hashtag she owns the success. So I also want you to tell me, like, what have been some of your highlights, the things that you've enjoyed about putting this together?
Okay, for me, it's been the collaboration. It has been massive because, you know, we got women from every walk of life, and women who are, you know, making moves in their journey to success.
I don't quite fit into, I guess, in terms of my career, what the blueprint is for somebody who does what I do. You know, when I'm wearing makeup, you must know I'm working. I don't necessarily dress in a certain way. I don't hang out at certain places. My social media is literally that. My social media is what happened. It's my dog, it's my mom, it's, you know, it's my world. And I think when I started feeling resistance around that stuff, you know, your brand would grow better if you did 1, 2, 3, or you would be like suitable to do bigger things if you did this. You would have been a big girl by now had you done this. You would probably be on 1 million followers if you did this. And I don't know if that's hate, but it definitely makes you start seeing yourself differently.
Do you have any advice for the ladies who follow you or who might have met you from this interview? You know, when it comes to like their confidence and, you know, feeling more comfortable in their skin, like you said, you've gone through so many changes in your own life. What advice would you give to those ladies who just would love to have a little bit more confidence?
I would definitely say don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to shed the old you if you feel like that's not your purpose anymore. Definitely discovering your higher self, and by higher self I mean the person that you want to be.